In this week's Do Something with Your Marketing, if you love tracking your links from your Instagram profile in your bio, but you don't love paying for a service to do it, I've got something for you. Free code that will help you do it in your own website. Now, I will preface this by saying this is technical. You can see there's code on screen. So you're going to need to talk to your developers and IT department if you're not a marketing technologist. But if you are, or you have access to marketing technologists or developers or IT people, this will help you solve that problem and let you change up the links that you do on your Instagram profile, send that data to Google Analytics so that you get your tracking. And not have to pay, $9.99 a month to some service to do it that may or may not even be in business within a year. Who knows? So let's dig into how this code works. This is a piece of code that goes into your website. I strongly recommend putting in an Instagram directory like ChristopherSpenn.com/Instagram. This code sits in there, and then you're going to edit really 4 lines. You're going to edit where you want people to go, what it is you're promoting. So a lot of people use services to change whatever their promotional items is, or their new book or whatever. That's what it's going to go on that destination line, wherever it is that you want people to go. And then the next 3 things will be Google Analytics tracking tags. If you've used URL builders for Google Analytics that make those UTM codes, this is where you put them. And finally, of course, you put your Google Analytics ID. Now, in the future, unless you're changing the campaign name all the time, chances are you're probably going to really only edit that one line here, this destination line. That'll be like your new book or your latest keynote or your widget or whatever it is you've got for sale. That's what you're going to edit. And then you'll just resave this file and update your website. What happens on the back end is that the script sews together all these pieces and then sends this data to Google Analytics under what's called Google's measurement protocol that says, track this information. You're sending raw data to Google Analytics and saying, put this in my Google Analytics profile. Just keep track of this. And at the very bottom, it sends the user off to where it is that you want them to go. Now, what do you then put in your Instagram profile? Instead of changing whatever the name is. In my case, if I put this at ChristopherSpenn.com/Instagram, that's the link that I put in my Instagram profile, and it stays that way. It never changes. It's just there from now on, and it's in this little piece of code that I edit. So I would go onto my website and just edit it there. A more probably user-savvy developer would find a way to put a nice web interface onto this, or maybe make it a WordPress plugin. Feel free to do so. This is licensed under the new public license, which means that any developer can take it, remix it, and build their own as long as they give it away under the same terms and conditions. So you can't go turn this around and start charging money for it, but if you want to make something that's built off of this, it's obviously available under that open source license. So if you're interested in doing this and saving yourself a couple bucks a month by not having to do it through a paid service, or you're just like me and you're like, I have that moment. This is one scene from the Flash where the Flash just catches a knife. It's like, I can do that too. And I always see that with these services. Like, yeah, I get that you're charging $9.99 a month for it because a lot of people are not technical, but I can do that too. Why do I want to pay you $10 a month for a service when I can do that too? So this is sort of my answer to, yeah, I can do that too. And I want you to do that too if you're comfortable or you've got IT resources to do it. This takes care of it, keeps it secure. You know where the data is going. And if you're using a service other than Google Analytics, you can substitute in the measurement protocol of your choice. It's on line 38 in the script. Change it however you want, but it's very straightforward. If you have IT departments and developers, they'll look at this and go, yep, totally understand what this piece of software is doing and how it works. And frankly, they'll probably, depending, if you're in a highly regulated industry, you're probably going to want to use this because they can always, for example, comment out sending it to Google's Analytics if they want to. But this way, it's totally under your control. It runs on your server, and therefore things like HIPAA or GDPR or whatever compliance measures you have to deal with, you'll be allowed to use this instead, and you won't have to deal with jumping through all sorts of crazy legal hurdles or just not being allowed to do it. So that's this week's Do Something with Your Marketing. Try it out if you want to, and maybe it'll save you a few bucks. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and the newsletter. And I'll talk to you soon.
Want help solving your company's data analytics and digital marketing problems? Visit trustinsights.ai today and let us know how we can help you.